Hollywood star Mel Gibson sending a scathing message to California Governor Gavin Newsom over his failed leadership. Listen to this.
There is absolutely no adequate excuse the governor or mayor can make for this gross mismanagement and failure to preemptively deal with what they knew was coming. Newsom, since he's been in, whatever you call it, office, has brought us nothing but rampant crime, acute homelessness, horrendous inflation. He's made it untenable for people to make a living here.
Fox News contributor Joe Concha joins us now. Joe, good morning to you. So Mel Gibson lost his house in these wildfires. And what you just saw there was an effort to recall the governor and Mayor Bass. Does his star power in this matter?
It matters in the sense we're playing it now on national television on a highly rated Fox and Friends First show, and that has gone viral on social media. And meanwhile, the same day that Mel Gibson says what he says there, and he's correct on so many things as far as the management of wildfires, Gavin Newsom's approval on the handling of the wildfires is only 30%.
Wow.
Gavin Newsom announced that he has a podcast that he's about to launch. When you have a finely tuned machine like California is right now, where you have the highest poverty rate in the country, highest taxes in the country, you have 10 cities that have their own zip codes, and you have fire hydrants and reservoirs that don't have water in it, this is justified. And Gavin Newsom, remember, just last year we were talking about, will he be the Democratic nominee? Then you ask Californians. 7 in 10 Californians right now say that Gavin Newsom should not run for president, like ever, based on the way that he runs the state. So, look, in the end, this is a governor who loves two things. He loves mirrors, right? And he loves the sound of his own voice. So that's why he's launching this podcast. And nobody in California likes the job he's doing right now, starting with Mel Gibson, who, I like the beard. I didn't see that coming.
Scruffy look.
Yeah.
I wonder how Newsom can even fathom a presidential run at this point.
Yeah.
But I want to turn this around, and I want to ask you an out-of-the-box question.
Ooh.
We just saw Mel Gibson there.
Yeah.
It is not outside the realm of possibilities in the state of California for a famous actor to then run for governor.
Wow.
We've seen it a couple times, most notably with President Ronald Reagan and then Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Could you see this happening? Because I watched that clip and I said, yes, was it perfectly delivered? No, but it had gubernatorial overtones. Your thoughts?
That's a great question. And you're right, the precedent is there in California. People like the celebrity aspect of it. In a sense, Gavin Newsom acts like a celebrity at times. So, Governor Mel Gibson. Sure.
Could happen.
Why not? Why not?
Maybe it hadn't even crossed his mind yet, but now, Todd, that you said it.
I speak directly to you, Mel.
People do call you the kingmaker.
I mean, they always have. Right, Carly? Yes.
All right. Okay. So yesterday, many Trump critics in the media, once again, all got on the same page. And they said the very same thing, this time about Elon Musk, accusing him of being pro-apartheid because he comes from South Africa. Joy Behar said it, and then she took it back on The View. Listen to this.
You can take a nap while the guy was not born in this country, who was born under apartheid in South Africa. He was pro-apartheid, as I understand it, and let this foreign agent, an enemy of the United States, do his job. Now I'm getting some flack because I said that Musk was pro-apartheid. I don't really know for sure if he was. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. He might have been a young guy, too.
Might have been.
So don't be suing me, okay, Elon?
What an accusation to make when you're not even sure if that's true or not, and it is undeniably false.
Yes. Elon Musk couldn't be more anti-apartheid than anybody. There are public statements that literally say this. Yeah. It's just like where we heard that Elon Musk is anti-Semitic, and then you learn that he went to Auschwitz last year with Ben Shapiro to denounce anti-Semitism. So this is the view these days, where apparently, reportedly, morale is at an all-time low. And to call these the ladies of the View, please let's stop doing that, because ladies implies class. This is not the show that Barbara Walters envisioned 30 years ago. It's just all anti-Trump and just, wine and more wine with a lot of cheese at this point.
Yeah, I'm worried for them from a legal perspective, because this is part of a pattern. Say something that's potentially actionable and then walk it back. They are playing with fire, legally speaking. And Joy Behar saying, don't sue us, Elon, does not cover you in a court of law.
And Sonny Hostin just a couple of weeks ago.
Who is a lawyer.
He was a lawyer, had to walk back another statement as well. Yeah, it's like every commercial. Guys, can we not say that anymore?
Before we let you go, got to get your thoughts on this. Katy Perry, Gayle King, Lauren Sanchez are going to be part of the first all-female flight crew to go to space. Your thoughts, Joe?
You know that scene in The Fugitive where Harrison Ford's pointing a gun at Tommy Lee Jones and says, "I didn't kill my wife," and then Tommy Lee says, "I don't care. I'm Tommy Lee right now. I don't care." I don't understand what this accomplishes exactly. You're Lauren Sanchez. You're dating Jeff Bezos. That's nice. What do you get the girl who has everything already, I suppose?
Send her into space.
Send her into space. Is this a one-way trip, or are they actually coming back?
Hopefully they're coming back.
Oh, well.